Yo, what is going on, you guys? So today I'm bringing guys a brand new sports cards video. In today's video, we are back with our baseball manager, Wesley, and he's going to be breaking down 5 cards that he believes you guys should sell right now. Obviously, the season is in full swing, and it gets to a point where players are going to be up and down depending on their performance and their expectations. So why don't you take it away with our first pick of who to sell?
So first off, we're going to be talking about Kumar Rocker from the Rangers. He was the third overall pick last year, and he got hurt. It sucks. He's going to require Tommy John. He's going to be out minimum a year. So I just recommend selling off now. If you believe in him, I would recommend waiting until about 9 months to a year when he's about to get ready to return. That's going to be a good time to invest in him.
Got it. Sounds good. Why don't you hop right into number 2?
So number 2 is Casey Schmidt from the Giants. He just broke into the top 100, ranked 98, and he debuted already. He actually exploded onto the scene. He's hitting over 300, and his cards have gone up over 400%, which is absolutely amazing. I don't think it's going to be sustainable, though, so it's a good time to sell off and make your profits.
Definitely. I mean, we've seen that across all sports. After players have a massive run and their demands all of a sudden tripled, then a lot more supply starts to hit the market. Like right now, I'm assuming a lot of people, because Casey Smith is new to, I guess, the industry and a lot of people, a lot of people are going to be grading his cards now, and that's probably going to have the supply of his graded cards start to increase a lot. We see it across all sports. But yeah, definitely a player that I would sell after going up 400%. You could possibly see an opportunity to buy again after his prices cool back down if you believe in him for the long term. But buying in after a 400% increase, I agree, is not the move. But why don't you hop right into number 3?
So with number 3, it's actually the exact same scenario. Matt McLain from the Reds just broke into the top 100, ranked 92, and he started playing great. Over 300 in his debut for like the past week and a half, and his cards are also up like 300%. So another
Wow.
great opportunity to sell off.
Got it. Why don't you hop right into number 4 then?
So number 4, it's a little tricky because he's had good seasons in the past, but I am not a believer in him anymore. It's Eric Hosmer from the Cubs. He actually just got DFA'd, so he got released from the Cubs this last week. He's been hopping around from team to team after he got traded from the Padres last season, and he just hasn't been the same since the Royals. And it sucks to see a player go downhill like that, but I think it's good to let go of all Hosmer cards right now.
Got it. Yeah, I mean, we've seen that with a lot of other players where they just reach their peak and all of a sudden, their prices never get back to where they were, just because after people see a player getting released like that, especially at Hosmer's level and at his age, the hope starts to wane really fast. So that definitely makes a lot of sense. Why don't you hop right into the last pick of a player that you would recommend to sell?
Lastly, we're talking about Bobby Miller from the Dodgers. He's ranked number 19 in the top 100, and he just made his debut earlier this week as well. And, he had an okay debut, but his cards are actually pretty high for a pitcher, which it's just the best time to sell, pretty much. For pitchers, right when they debut, great time to sell.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely been a trend out of the cards that you've mentioned. It's pretty much after a debut, there's a lot of hype. As you guys know, the opportunities are usually always getting players before they start to climb that prospect rank and make their debut, and that's usually a consistent time that we've seen prices peak in the past. So it's definitely very aware, even if you believe in a player in the long term, to understand the short-term game is really important, because we see it across all sports where the player just comes out super hype. NFL, we could look at like Justin Herbert, for example, who came out and his expectations were up here. And pretty much all these prospects, I assume, their expectations come out up here. And even if they exceed them, it's not much upside given they're priced in at their current expectations. So is that really a trend that you're seeing as well? Like after a player makes his debut is usually always going to be a constant time to sell off?
Yeah, 100%. Unless you truly believe in the long term, only long term, if you think he's an MV caliber player, that's going to be a good time to hold. But truly, like you just explained perfectly, it's not a good idea.
Also, guys, as you guys know, we have recently launched our baseball membership program on our website, and it's actually been doing super good. Wes has had some picks that have already done incredibly well in just a matter of a couple weeks. So if you guys do want to join, the link is going to be down below. But Wes, why don't you go ahead and tell them about how our baseball membership program has been doing so far?
Yeah, honestly, a lot of our picks are up over 25%, but one of our biggest picks by far is a PSA 9 first Bowman Corbin Carroll refractor auto out of 499. We were buying them up around 350. They're already selling 650 a month later. So really good numbers already.
Yeah, so like I said, the link will be down below. If you guys do want to go ahead and join in, go ahead and join in. So other than that, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Thanks so much, Wes, for joining us again. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm out. Peace.